and impressive as anywhere else on Earth.
Join Dr. Jago Cooper as he uncovers the hidden past of an entire continent. Lost Kingdoms of South America starts tonight at 9 on BBC 4.
This is BBC 4. Now we hand over to our news team for BBC World News Today.
This is BBC World News Today with me, Zainab Badawi. What hope for real help can the suffering people of Syria expect as the harsh winter closes in on the refugees and the internally displaced? We're with the refugees struggling to survive in freezing conditions. Meanwhile, a Syrian government spokesman tells the BBC that change can come to his country.
The children are everywhere, and you see them there. Their hands are freezing, and their teeth are chattering. They're so cold.
The French say their military campaign against Islamist rebels in Mali is going well and will be over in weeks. Are they being too optimistic? Also coming up, a royal summer birth. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's baby, who will be third in line to the throne, is due in July. And the Golden Globes, the accolades, the surprises and the disappointments. We look at the film awards that are seen as the curtain raiser to the Oscars. Hello and welcome to World News Today, coming to you from our state-of-the-art news studios in the heart of London. But more on that later. We start our programme with the conflict in Syria, which is fast becoming a full-blown humanitarian crisis that has led to tremendous suffering for Syrians. Today, the US-based aid agency, the International Rescue Committee, has said incidents of kidnappings, torture and rape have reached a horrific level. An estimated 600,000 refugees have now fled Syria, putting a lot of pressure on neighbouring countries. Many of these refugees are living in harsh conditions in the cold winter weather. Our chief international correspondent, Lise Doucet, has witnessed the conditions in those camps for herself. She's now in Damascus and joins us live. Lise, you're going to tell us about those terrible conditions and more.
Yes, indeed. While the world watches with growing anxiety as the war grows ever more violent here and widens, there's been, of course, growing calls for a political solution to this brutal conflict. And we'll hear a bit more about that in a moment. But there's also growing chorus of alarm around the world about the need to help the more than 500,000 Syrians who've fled across their borders into neighbouring countries to flee the violence and the destruction. There's more than 2 million Syrians displaced inside the country as well, living in wretched conditions with makeshift shelters without heat or running water. But we've been to visit refugees in northern Lebanon, in the Bekaa Valley, to see